Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got another Tesco's beer, the third beer of this plethora of new beers that Tesco have brought out. And this is from the Wildcard Brewery, and this is a double dry hopped, which is a double dry hopped India Pale Ale, coming in at 7.5% ABV. And yeah, 440ml can, best before the 6th of December of 2019. I'm reviewing this on the 4th of April of 2019. Check out my good friend Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews. He's done one of this about 3 or 4 days ago. He got to these beers a bit before I did. But yeah, so don't think I've had anything from this brewery before, so be quite intrigued to see what this beer is about. I don't know what hops are involved in this beer or how bitter the international bittering units are on this one. So, but yeah, a 440ml can from Tesco's Extra in Broadstairs, and yeah, £3 a pop. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to get out of this. Try and generate a bit of a head on this one. Try and release some of that carbonation. I'll leave it like that for now, so I can get my fat nose in there. So beer in a glass then, it's quite a dark kind of orangey colour, like a marmalade I suppose. It's a half a finger of pure white, kind of fine looking head on this one. There's a bit of carbonation running through, but you know, medium I guess on that regard. So haziness, yeah. I mean, I've had hazy, but it's a little bit darker in the orange colour, so I don't know what malts or etc. in this one, so let's just give it a swirl and a sniff. I'm getting a lot of kind of melon. There's a light kind of citrusy note to the beer. It smells like the body wise it's really kind of, it's 7.5% ABV beer, which is I still can't get my head around now that literally in the last few days we can get beers of 7.5% in a can, an IPA. I mean, I used to work for Tesco's, and I said 10 years ago that this is what's going to happen. I just got laughed. I was just a shop worker and I got laughed off the place, so there you go. Let's get into this beer anyway. Cheers. Yeah, and I was picking up a little bit of that kind of aroma on, you know, the aroma of the beer, and it's kind of translating a little bit into the actual taste of the beer. The body of the beer is quite, you know, it's the upper end of a medium body. There's more of a kind of a, there's a slight dryness to it. I don't know, as I say, I don't know what hops are in this. There is a kind of a biscuity, bready kind of malt. But yeah, there is that kind of jammy, kind of orange marmalade kind of zest going on with this beer. A little bit of pine. Now, just after a couple of mouthfuls, sometimes it takes a little while for that flavour to completely transcend onto your palate. Bitter wise, I mean, to my palate, it's not that bitter at all. I'm getting a slight kind of a fruit salad edge to the beer, but then I'm getting the body to match up with that as well. Yeah, it's a nice kind of orangey kind of rind marmalade. Yeah, I mean, to me it's not that bitter, but if you're not used to 7.5% ABV double IPA, should I say? It's actually saying it's a double IPA. 7.5 is borderline. I mean, some people say it's got to be above 8. If you're new to IPAs, this could be a little bit too bitter for you, and there's plenty of other choices now in Tesco. So, but yeah, I'm digging it. I think it's a really nice beer. I've not watched Dean's review of this beer to form any kind of opinion or anything like that, and it's the first beer I've had from these guys. So they're out of Walthamstow, North London, which is, I think it's the the northern part of the Victoria line. I go to London fairly regularly, but waffle. So yeah, I mean, if you're out and about in Tesco's and you're used to a double IPA or, you know, an IPA standard, pick this up. £3 a can for a 440ml can. It's like, I'll give it one more taste and I'll give it a rating. Any other notes? There's a light citrusy edge to the beer. A little bit of grapefruit, but yeah, there's a nice kind of slight dry pininess as well, a slight resininess. Not like, wow, that's resiny, or, you know, from the hop oils or anything like that, but it just lets you know it's just there on the edge, just bubbling over. There's a little bit more malt going on than you get for a lot of other double IPAs in this day and age, and it did look a little bit in the glass, a little bit shade darker of the orange, not that kind of light kind of thing that you get in the kind of New England style, if you like. But yeah, it's gone up to a 1 finger, tightly packed bubbled head, so that's a really good sign. I think it's a really nice beer. I'm going to give this, a 7 out of 10. I think it's a fair score for this beer. If you're on Untapped, which is an online app, you can get on your phone, you keep log of all your beers, then I will give this 3.5 out of 5 on the Untapped scale. So yeah, nice beer. I'd like to know what hop varieties are in this. It's got the ingredients are water, barley, wheat, oats, hops and yeast. Naturally hazy beer, and that's it. The artwork is by Vale Rowe Duval. I'm probably butchering that name up, but anyway, time's ticking, and yeah, this is Wildcard Brewery's double dry hopped IPA, coming in at a pretty decent 7.5% ABV out of a UK supermarket in Tesco. So there you go. Let me know if you've had this one before. Check out Dean's beer reviews for his review. I'll put the link down below if I remember. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.